Thank you to my current YouTube channel members, including my most recent two, Max Ford and Jake Stevens, who both went the King of the Gods tier. Also, thank you to those who super chatted in the month of January. If every person watched my videos subscribed in the last month, I will have over 200,000 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for daily videos. What's up, guys? So after I uploaded yesterday's video, a user told me to go back and check out a script that was put on the screen momentarily. Now, I did see the script when I initially watched the interview, but after I read through it, I figured it was a cut scene from God of War 2018. So I didn't really say nothing about it. Then the good old Captain Cuba uploaded a video about it as well. And since his upload, people have been messaging me on Twitter asking for me to talk about it. So you know what? I'm going to put in my 2 cents in and talk about the script that we saw on the screen. And I'm going to go the extra mile and I'm going to break it down for you guys. So let's get right into it. So this is how the scene is initially set up, is what it says on the script. The father has just killed an extremely powerful warrior, Talon, in front of his son. This scene happens shortly after they've made it to safety and have a moment to breathe. The father is a man of a few words, and this amount of candor and emotional honesty is both unusual and uncomfortable for him. Now, this is how the scene begins. It begins at a mountain range. It's daytime. Father is now wounded and collapses. The father holding a hand up. A moment. The father's fight with Talon has caused the bandages on his arms to unwrap, exposing the raw wounds along his forearms. The boy kneels, watching his father start to rewrap his wounds. "You are safe now," says the father. The Talon cannot follow. Now the scene changes. It might not be the same scene. However, this is probably a couple moments after the scene that I just read to you. In this scene, the son is asking the father, "Why would I leave you?" And the father responds, "You have seen what I am. And when you lose control and the rage takes you, that is me in your blood, eating away at any goodness your mother passed into you." He stops binding the wounds on his arms. So pretty much this scene happens. If this is Kratos and Atreus, which most likely it seems that's what it's going for. So Kratos and Atreus are in the mountains and they meet a fierce enemy. They call this enemy Talon. Atreus must have seen Kratos lose control in his rage. Kratos, knowing that Atreus sees it, notices his arms are out because of the battle with Talon. He rewraps the wounds and then he tells Atreus, "You might want to leave me." Atreus then asks Kratos, "Why would I leave you?" And then Kratos says that rage that's inside of you, that's the bad part of me that's in you. Your mother is all good. Everything that you are when it comes to your happiness is your mother. But me, I am the rage inside of you, and you might want to leave me. I think this scene is entirely so powerful, but I feel this is the God of War 2018 original script instead of the next game or some other God of War project. I feel that this is the original script because the script begins being introduced to Kratos. Also, the unwrapping of his arms. Atreus already saw that at the end of God of War 2018. And here it's supposed to be like a reveal, like Atreus is seeing it for the first time. Kratos has no more need for bandages because, again, he said, "I have nothing left to hide." He's grown in God of War 2018. He understands that he is a monster, but he's a monster who understands that he himself is broken, but he's free, and now he's making steps on becoming better. That's how I interpret that scene at the end of God of War 2018. But in this script, it seems like he's still ashamed of who he is, and that's why he keeps his arms wrapped up, closing the wounds off to everybody else. So that's my hot take when it comes to this script. I really would love to read the original God of War 2018 script. I will pay money for it, dude. And I want to see how much change from the original script, all the things that are cut, and why they were cut and if it's okay to be cut. I think this scene was cut because I think it was too on the nose of what Cory Barlog was going for. Cory, even before the game came out, they were constantly talking about Kratos, the bad part of him and the bad part of Cory Barlog's own kid. The father is always afraid that the bad part is being passed on to their kid. Cory said it even in the interview, the hour-long interview where this came from. Cory said that as well, that he sees the bad parts of himself in his kid and he's ashamed of that. And yeah, I think maybe that scene was cut because I was too on the nose, and they wanted to build it up over the game rather than Kratos just outright say it. But that's my hot take. What do you guys think about the script that was released in this video? I'm going to be out of here. Thank you guys for listening. Deuces.